This video is a continuation from the last takedowns video. We're just going to be looking at more takedowns, starting to get a little bit more into the classical Silat now, but not extensively. Just now we're going to be looking at Tarik Kepala, a couple of variations of that, a Kinjit, or one way of doing it, Tarik Kepala, and a couple of variations of Tarik Kepala. Just now we'll start off with standard Tarik Kepala. Different ways of doing this. I'll show it just now from just a straight punch. James giving it straight here. I'm going to enter. I'll pop the arm just for last. I'm going to swoop and transition here. Okay, I'm just feeding the elbow. At this point, I'll feed a knee, which will bend him down, and this is where I'm going to zone to Tarik Kepala. Okay, so again, just that as a sequence. Enter. Okay, muscle guard. Block. Transition. This is called Tarik. Okay, elbow here, knee, and we're ready to go. Now, different ways of doing this. Just now, I'm going to keep it really basic. We're going to have a whole video just on variations of Tarik Kepala later on. For now, all I'm going to do is just wheel. I'm going to push the head down here and the arm over here. You can do it with the hand, that's fine. But I find in reality, when you actually do this, it tends to be your arm a little bit more. We're going to push through here. Here's a knee shot if you want it, and down it goes. Now, at this point, various things that we can do. I can splay him here, locking the arm out in the face. I'm also dealing with his hand. That was circumstantial. Didn't realise that was there, but that's fine. Alternatively, here, I can take him down all the way here. And instead of locking him here, spreading him, I can put him, I'll turn him around just a wee bit, James. I can put him into the side of my groin here, press down on the chest, and lean forward until he taps. Okay? Now, at the same time, I could be grabbing his groin, hitting him, hammer fisting him, whatever I want, just to make it really unpleasant for him. Variation of Tarik Kepala. I'll demonstrate this one from a hook punch as well, just so that we can. So I'm going to enter here, I'm going to open out knee again. I'm taking him down. This time I'm slightly more side onto him. This could be from a hammerlock, for instance. So I've gone for the hammerlock, his arm's straightened here. I'm going to knee him in the face a couple of times, but then scoop this leg over. Take him back with the leg. Okay? This arm's quite far up, that's just asking to be snapped. Instead, I'll roll onto his stomach, just for laughs. I'll take the lock here, start hurrying out at this point. Okay? So one more time for that. Enter here, knee shot. I'm going for the hammerlock, I'm not getting it. Boot him in the face, go up, down. If I really want, I can try and trap this arm as well. If I change the angle, you might see this a bit better. So, we can do all the cool stuff as well. Here, I go for the leg here, but then his arm extends, so I catch it here. Stand his fingers just because I can. There. And from here, yes, I can twist, but I've got locks here as well. Now, when I fall at this point, I'm going to be face planting him. And he's got no hands to stop it. So I can fall here, face plant, and if I want, I go traditional body work. Start wrecking him from here. Okay? How you do it. A couple of variations of Tarik Kepala there. We're going to look at the Kinjit now. Again, we'll change the angle. So we'll do the Kinjit. I tend to do it from a hook punch because the hook gives us the correct momentum to do this. So he throws the hook. I'm going to go here. I'm going to transition here. Okay? Shoot through. At this point my elbow and compress. Now, different systems will do this in different ways. There's all sorts of bar-specific variations on this. Even Bagua, Chinese systems, do this technique. Okay, but we're doing it with an Indonesian influence. The way I'm doing it just now is I'm just compressing. So I'm doing it nice levels, but I would use my elbow and I would right down the sternum. That's very unpleasant. Alternatively, we can wheel him. Now, if I wheel him, I'm going to try to take him down gently. You'll notice it lands behind me here, which is where we see a lot of deadly Silat back fists that actually do very little. People like to show off. That's fine. I'm allowed to do that. So far we've looked at compressing, twisting here. We can even apply arm locks in here as well. Step through, taking this on here. And then whatever one from there. Sorry, James. Next we're going to look at Tarik Kepala. Now, Tarik Kepala earlier, that Kepala is head. Putter means turning, so it's turning the head. Again, lots of variations of it, it's quite a diverse phrase. Tarik Kepala. Tarik means to pull. So this one's pulling him. We're going to take it from straight punch. We're going to have a wedge here, just because I want to show a different entry. I'll take the wheel off. I'm stepping behind him. I can buckle the knee a little bit. Yep. If I want, I can screw into it in nasty ways. But I'm going to go hand in the head here. Now, different ways of doing this. You can just pull the head back. Okay, so I tilt his head back, and then I can press it down into the slide, which is a bit nasty. Yeah, I'm not going to do that fast. Alternatively, when we do it for real, what will often happen is you'll kind of end up here. Okay, so this would still be Tarik Kepala, but I'm putting in a little bit of gyroscopic rotation here too. And at this point, I can bite into the neck here, that sort of thing, as I take it down, and then neck right at this point. Or flip him over with his neck. Okay. Finally, for this volume, we're going to look at a couple of quick variations of Gajah with Kepala. Gajah means elephant, okay, and it's just because of the shape that you see when we're doing this. So James punches, I'm going to enter. This time we're going to do it a bit differently. Now, different people do this in different ways. I've seen people going uppercut, groin slap, works perfectly. We have it in short form 8. Yep. The way I like to do it, this is just my preference. As I enter, I'm doing very little footwork as well here because we don't have a lot of space. But I like to punch here, okay? So I punch through in this box the elbow here. Now, the reason for this is it gives the right momentum for us to get it. So I punch this and I galette slightly and bend this arm, and this gives me the head. Now, if I can, I just pull through the gap and multiple variations there, which we'll look at later. Okay, but he might be a hard ass about it here, and he won't let me pull him through. Quite rightly so, it's going to hurt. Okay, so there's no way I'm going to get his head through there. No worries, I push the hand over instead. Okay, and those variations here, we have lots of things that we can do. So a couple of variations, bang bang, or bang bang, whatever. Either pull the head through, or if you can't, push this over. Because if he's using these muscles around here to keep his head up, he's not worrying about his triceps to keep his arms straight. Okay, so if this isn't working, that will, and then I just move around. Okay? Finally, one last variation. Hit here. Lock like before. I realise I'm not getting anything. I'm going to go into what I just referred to as a motorbike rev variation. I rest this in the bicep, I rest this here, and I lock. Okay? It's more of a wrist lock than Gajah with Kepala, but I lump it in with the same technique set because it comes from Gajah with Kepala.